My name is Maral Karmazin from Priorities Pre-Sales team. In this demo, we will go over a direct procurement process, meaning purchasing raw materials, resources, goods, and services that are meant for supporting the core operations of a company. A procurement process can be initiated by ad hoc needs or by supply chain planning. As a result of the planning, we can see the projected balances for a raw material. The on-hand inventory is shown in blue, demands in red, and supply, actual or recommended, in green. The planning process automates the procurement, kicking off the supply chain by creating purchase requisitions, which can then be converted into purchase orders. Let's zoom into a purchase requisition to see the first step. Now that we know what we need to purchase and how much is required, we can proceed to choosing the appropriate vendor. In some cases, items have a preferred vendor because they are exclusive or previously underwent a qualification process, or even because we are actively in a contract with a specific vendor and are eligible for rebates or price protection. In other cases, we will start a bidding process using Priorities Toolkit that is composed of price quotations, price comparison, quality policies, vendor rating, and more. Now that we have established which vendors we would like to purchase from, we can move on to the PO. The PO may be automatically based on the parts and quantities from the requisition, or can be revised on the spot. One of the most important aspects of procurement is obviously pricing. In our purchase order, we can see that the price is automatically populated from a price quotation, but of course, there are numerous pricing options available, such as vendor contracts, blanket purchase agreements, price lists, and more. In this example, we see 3 lines with 3 different price sources. In any case, we can always check the price history, which will shine light on previous procurement, even if different currencies, quantities, or bundles were used in order to assist in decision-making. No matter how the pricing originated, it takes part of other business and financial aspects, such as a direct expense to a profit center, budget control, including notification about budget limits being exceeded, and actual and expected cost of a project. To wrap it all up, the order must undergo approval using Priorities dynamic purchase approval process. It can be accessed from the application itself, an email, or a mobile device. In our example, the manager receives an email regarding a PO that needs approval and can easily approve or reject the PO directly from the email without having to access the system. Once the approval process has been completed, the initiator of the PO receives an update via push notification on the mobile device. Priorities dynamic purchase approval mechanism is both configurable and easy to use, and grants companies the ability to use the approval tool with their specific business processes. Now that the purchase order has been internally approved, it can be submitted to the vendor using a wide variety of methods, including email, seamless integration with the supplier's third-party system using webhooks or any other API, or using a priorities portal that gives vendors access to relevant information in a private and secured zone. I'd like to show you an example of a custom priority portal by one of our clients.
Hello. Today we're going to talk about Priority Portal Generator. Priority Portal Generator gives us the ability to take any form, report, or process from Priority and in a few minutes, with no code, generate a website. Could be either a vendor website, a customer website, a service website, anything we want. So basically when we generate their website, we can choose the customer logo, pictures, and color scheme to give it the look and feel of a customer website. The login is done by the customer contact, logging in by his email and password. The moment we log in, we can show up a dashboard showing relevant data of purchase orders that we need to approve, purchase orders that has been declined, debts. We can see here our vendor name, and we can see the vendor contact, Eyal Katz. This is me, and we can generate menus, giving us the ability to report data or run reports. So if we go, for example, to the purchase orders, we can see here a list of purchase orders. We colored the refused one to show up front which one has been refused. And if we drill down into the purchase order, we can show the purchase order items. We can filter by any field that we want. And we can go back and run approve or decline options or run the purchase order report. If we go back to the main menu, we can run reports. For example, let's run a purchase order report. Run it on the screen or export to Excel. Put in the relevant dates that we want. Select the purchase order or whatever we want by parameters that we can define. And here we go, we get the report. So basically, we can take any process, as we said before, create a website, show it on a tablet, on a smartphone, because it's going to be responsive, and give us the ability to, in a few minutes, generate basically any process that you can think about it.
To summarize, Priority offers vast flexibility in customizing purchase processes, and what we showed you today is just one scenario for direct procurement out of the many use cases available, both in direct and indirect procurement, like consulting hours, subcontractors' work services, full turnkey projects, and more. And all these processes are equipped with extensive reporting and analytics capabilities. Thank you.